Right, hello guys, watching Geeks and today we're talking about the war between the land and the sea, episode 5. We talked about all the other episodes, so check it out if you haven't already. Yeah, this is it, the conclusion. Did this series wrap up well? Did this episode be even any good? Let's talk about it. I think it had a lot to wrap up, and I think this series, as you will, was good. And I think it did actually wrap up everything decently and had the best satisfying conclusion as it could possibly ever get. It couldn't just go humans and sea devils together forever, friends, besties. Not ever, it couldn't happen because then Doctor Who couldn't do its thing of going to the present day or going to the future and doing normal stuff. We'd always have to mention why the Sea Devils are here, and then the common present day Earth of Doctor Who would be weird to our timeline. So you could never actually do this the best way, and we get onto the problems in a bit, but it was always going to end this way. I think we all deep down knew that this was going to end this way, but we did have some sort of hope, maybe of some of us, and some of us thought something might happen. But I think everyone in their hearts predicted this was what was always going to happen anyway. But the end credit scene with Kate, pick it up. Nah, you pick it up, love. Pick it up. Nah, you pick it up. Bitch, pick that fucker up. Ends with just Kate with a gun going, pick it up. I'm like, okay, pick it up. This guy didn't actually, we don't know whether he picked it up or not, which is good because it's funny. It's Kate's just, that's how it ends with Kate just losing a rag going, pick it up with a gun. That's hilarious. But also very like, she's not, I think it shows how stable she is. She is not stable. Her psychiatrist told her she is not fit for work. But here she is continuing on. I think that might cause some impact later on for Doctor Who. Whenever she comes back, I think Kate isn't going to be Kate as we know and love. I think there's going to be more in-depth stuff with her. I also hope, whether it's Russell Davies or a future showrunner taking Kate's character wherever they go next, I hope that this doesn't make them afraid to use Kate. I hope they use this to their advantage, and I do hope, I know it's the spin-off show that did all this with her, I do hope they pluck some of this information and, you know, spoon-feed it from the audience, but just give it, like, a little brief backstory of what went down, but you don't really have to go too hard on it. But use this character development, what we've done in this series, and put it in the main show, because it's great. And I think we can really go places with Kate going forward. So I do hope whatever happens, it happens, and it continues to happen within the Doctor Who universe. So, she's still struggling with losing her lover, you know, and we saw a bit more of her visions of seeing him in like some form. So we did see the relationships actually happen, which was quite nice because we didn't quite get that, you know, them making dinner, them arguing and stuff like that. That was day-to-day norm. We got that, and I thought that was decent. We also have Barclay. Yes, I remember his name this time. Getting girls is girls, not girls. Get it? Yeah, good. In the neck. Somehow happens. Did I miss something? I know they were saying something with the brain, and it was a big thing, and they were trying to get Barclay to the sea, and the song montage started picking up and into. Was that already indicated? Did everyone understand what was going on before it actually happened? Because I was like, oh, okay, he's growing these things. I know we've talked about in like episode 2 or 3 that you do kind of have them and such. I think was got briefly mentioned. So yeah, he just grew into his skills, I guess. But yeah, them getting an actual happy ending, did not see that coming. I thought, you poisoned my people. I'm never going to forgive you for this, Barclay. But I didn't do it. It was my humans. I thought it was going to go like that. I really think, you know, he's got a squeaky voice. He's like, but I didn't do it. I don't care. Humans, goodbye. I thought that's how it was going to go. But no, they got their lovey, happy ending. if Sea Devils and now Homurakura are afraid of humans, would they be afraid of him? Is he like the shark of the ocean or something? But taking it seriously now, the spread of that virus in the sea. Wow. They did take her DNA and it did impact massively. Did we really find out Severance, what it really was? We know they caused this. We know the certain people and the Prime Minister itself intertwined and who's within the Severance. Did they really get their comeuppance? I know we got glimpses of them. The water will find you in any way. And then they're just shooting out water. I was like, Waters of Mars? Did anyone get Waters of Mars? I jumped up on my seat and was like, are they going to make Waters of Mars? Can it, like, happen? Is this going to happen on Earth? No, it's just going... Water's just going to take out the people that are a part of Severance. Which is fair enough. Alright? Severance is basically Spectre for James Bond in a way. In a way. In a little bit, you know? But everyone that works for Severance is kind of got from the water, controlled by the Sea Devils. I understood that, but when he started shooting out water from his mouth, I literally thought, Waters of Mars, is water going to spread and we're all in trouble for another spin-off series? No. I'm glad that it didn't, to be fair, because everything got wrapped up in one series. They didn't leave it on a cliffhanger where Waters of Mars is the villain for next series, you know? No, I'm kind of glad that that didn't happen. The unit in this were pretty decent, pretty good. I do like the one that's connected with Barclay. And I'm kind of glad we didn't see Barclay's family because they're naff. Their characters were naff. The acting were dead. I don't like his family. I think I can safely say now I've watched all the episodes. I've kept my mouth shut on this. I think every scene with his family, his kid, I don't know, annoying. The mom, absolutely annoying. I just don't like them. I don't know. I just don't like them. It is what it is. So... does he ever get to see his family again? I'm sure they'd come and visit. Give him a little bit of fish food. The fish fingers joke. That was savage, wasn't it? The things they were doing to Barclay, experimenting him, putting a thing in him, which obviously was the virus, and controlling the cameras and everything. Really cool, but like, whoa, that's creepy. Imagine you're sleeping. Anyone could be doing anything to you and you wouldn't know. That's terrifying. Yeah. The glass thing smashing, I didn't think was needed, but I felt like the Sea Devils were like, fuck. We're going, but we're going to fuck you up after this. We're going to smash the glass and just finish you. They should have smashed the glass quicker, to be fair. We're like, all right, we're going. We're afraid of you. Trick, psych, smash the glass, just kill everyone. No, they shouldn't have done that, but it would have been funny. But no, I did enjoy this series, and I do think I would watch this series again. So... rankings out of 10 for this episode alone, then we'll do the series, and did this episode conclude everything nicely? I think yes, it did. So, episode would get a 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Conclusion to the series, decent, but the whole series, what does that get? I'm going to say a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's pushing towards the 8 mark overall, but I do think I would be happy to say 7.5 out of 10. 7's decent. 7's better than average. 5 is average, so yeah. But also I have to say, War Between the Land changed that title. There wasn't a war. There was a war of such, but there wasn't actual fighting involved. And when I think of war, I think of fighting. This was just like attacking in different levels. They literally sent a virus to them. That is war. That is like saying a missile, but in different way and different form. There's a different versions of attack. But the war itself, say, I don't think they should have called it War Between the Land and the Sea. I just think that's the only problem in this series, the title. But that's just me. I get that all these different versions of attack, but you know. And Kate in this was a standout. And yeah, we got more Doctor Who doctors mentioned as well, so that's cool. And yeah, that's really it. So that's my thoughts and opinions, guys. I would watch this again, and I will watch it again eventually. And Sarah Jane and Torchwood, top tier. Then I would put this, then I would put Class, and that crashy, tashy, whatever canine Australian thing at the bottom. But yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, I see you guys for more Doctor Who videos next year. Hopefully you have a good Christmas. Hope you have a good New Year. And as always, I'll see you guys in the video soon. Have a nice day.